Hey everyone, this is ELEC 327 Lab 3 demo. On this demo, we'll be demoing three different portions. The first portion we'll be demoing is called timer shift. This is the file timer shift PWM. So if we go over here to our breaded MSP430, we see that we have two LEDs connected. One is connected to pin port 2.1, that's the red LED, and the blue LED is connected to port 2.5. Okay, so what's going to happen is they're going to oscillate, but they're going to oscillate complementary to each other. So when the red one's the brightest, the blue one's completely off, and vice versa. And there's going to be oscillate through 16 different levels of brightness, and each level of brightness it'll change levels once every second, so at a speed of about 1 Hertz. So if we run this, program, alright, blue starts off the brightest, then then red gets brighter.
I think it's your MC430, yeah. Oh, it's a 1023. I got to the max.
Okay, it's very difficult to see that the blue is the blue's completely off, and now blue's gonna get brighter, while the red is getting dimmer. And it's very hard to actually tell that the red is getting dimmer, but it is getting dimmer. It should be very apparent at least. Yeah, see, it's noticeable. It's more noticeable now. And now, let's see.
I think the entire thing. Like if I do half of it, it won't work.
Right, so now, okay, yeah, red's at its highest now. Blue's getting more bright. Yeah, so this is actually the second cycle.
Good job, us.
Now red's completely off, and then it keeps doing that. Okay. Okay, so we're done with this. Alright, so I'm just gonna comment this code out for a second. Comment this code out for a second. And then, alright, so part 2 is, thank you. Part 2 involves the mood ring. So essentially what's going to happen when I run moodring.c is that so what this does is it's reading in temperature from the temperature sensor on the MSP430, and depending on what that is, will determine the brightness of the LEDs. When it's at room temperature, it calibrates automatically to the room temperature at first, and when the MSP430 is at room temperature, or the default temperature around its surroundings, it's completely blue. And then if you put your finger on it and increase the temperature of the MSP430, the blue light will get dimmer, but the red one will get brighter. And at the highest threshold, that's when the red LED will be completely on, will be at its brightest, and the blue one will be completely off. So let's run this. Okay, calibrate it. So the red LED is completely off, and the blue one is at its brightest right now. But if I put my finger on here, the blue one's getting dimmer and the red one's getting brighter. Okay, and it's gonna take a while to heat up. Okay, we're gonna increase it to the max temperature, the extreme where the blue one's completely off and the red one is. Okay, and the red one's here. Okay, here the red one is completely on and the blue one's completely off. So this is the highest temperature threshold. We're gonna take off our fingers. And now it's gonna return to its old state where the blue one's completely on and the red one is pretty much completely off. this process may take a while.
Actually not.
I could use context clues, but I don't know.
Well, like, you know what nuts are, right? So imagine if you busted it, right? It's just like. Ow! Excuse. Oh, huh? Bust a nut?
Busted some nuts.
Looks like bridge ground to ground. That's smart. Good idea. Okay, I need to finish up commenting and just turn this in now. Fuck me. Stop taking so long.
Nothing? We're not using. I don't know.
Okay, it's almost there.
I wonder
Maybe 1 or 2 more levels,
if there would
and the red one will be completely off, and the blue one will be completely on.
Professor would probably call it up or posting that to
Morgan's class.
No, I'm talking about 321. Remember he posted the wrong part.
Yeah. Are you in 321?
No.
I've been taking 182.
我这个是来，难道是单程哦？对，我说的是单程是准备等有 interact。Yeah，就睡这儿放一个就。现在就。那个他们的新剧。这是变红了，为什么？这录像不闪光。效果我们不行。蓝色不太可以。就是这是电阻的问题。电阻太大了 ，I guess。哎，4.5的那个，4.5是。哦，4，但是还有一个那个 TC。你确定那个东西应该算到那个 criteria 吗？嗯。Okay. Well, check那个 graph。我看那 graph，那 speed 我看过。哪一个？啊。When value never gets to 75. 还有吧。哦，不用想，不用想。Steve, you're lying.
Liar.
Mm.
No, actually no.
Wait, what's up?
Well, you can start sampling and stop sampling. See?
T, what was T sample? What's T sample?
No.
0 bytes available.
Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to get to the base temperature, or the base, or what it was in the beginning when the red one's completely off. It's still decreasing in temperature right now because you can see it's turning off occasionally, but of course it's turning back on because the reading isn't exactly the most sensitive. I guess we can wait for a little while longer to see if it stabilizes a bit more, and then we can move on.
Also, because like whenever you're oscillating, right? How are we gonna make sure that during the oscillation, that whenever, because the way I set it up was, if it reaches the maximum value of 75, the other one shouldn't be on, right? The other one should be off. But what happens if like it starts oscillating to 85 and whatever the other ones I set, right? That means it's not longer at that maximum value. So what would be just keep two separate values, make one run below, one run at the actual value of the LED. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so say as though the temperature is just about stabilized. Of course, there still might be readings like these. It's not completely sensitive, but we'll go on to the heart. We'll go on to the next part.
I should have said like it's less than or equal.
Okay.
Right? That's what I should have done. If red value is less than 75, we're gonna do this. But I didn't do that.
So we're gonna comment this part of the code out.
Yeah.
Alright, stop it. And then we're going on to the heartbeat sensor. So what this one is it's very similar to what happened before. It's very similar to what is in the mood ring, except that
Now, is it above?
it'll actually oscillate. So well, it's kind of hard to say, but it'll oscillate like a heartbeat kind of, but the brightness of the LED is still determined by the temperature of the surroundings. It's much easier if I just show this.
Do this one, which will make it glow.
Alright, so this is what it happened when it first calibrated it. If you look closely at the blue LED, it's kind of pulsating, but the maximum brightness is still the same. Same thing with the red LED.
Because it's gonna start back here, right? It's gonna go through.
Okay, if I increase the temperature by putting my finger on it, the red LED gets brighter, and it's still pulsating
This is gonna start back at -25.
very slowly, right? It's still pulsating very slowly, like a heartbeat kind of. The blue one's completely off, so the red one's max temperature now.
I could have made a loop if I wanted, but.
Alright, this concludes Lab 3 demos. Thanks for watching.